So the second game I was playing is actually a game I just gave away. So unluckily, the giveaway is finished. At Chris Unseen on Twitter won it, and that is Jack and Jill DX. And Jack and Jill DX is basically the easiest way to kind of describe it is like it's like an endless runner, but it has like a jump mechanic. So it's kind of like Mario Super Mario Run, or whatever it was called, where your character starts running and then he doesn't stop at all till you get to the end of the level. But you have to like make him jump over gaps and stuff to stop him dying. So I kind of noted that, yeah, I think for its price point, I think it's priced at €4.99. Oh yeah, and I got this game as a review copy, so take my kind of first impressions with a hint of salt. So I think it offers a lot of bang for its buck. There are 7 worlds. In total there are 7 worlds, each with 20 levels. So then that's a lot of levels to play through. The art style is great. It's like black and grey pixel art, and you play as either Jack or Jill, who looks kind of like a marshmallow. So it's like very cute, cartoony, and it's very reminiscent of Kirby, especially the Game Boy versions of Kirby, because the black and white pixel art kind of reminds me of the original Game Boy. So it looks very cute. It's kind of fun to play. The enemies look really cute and kind of what's the word? Bouncy almost. Everything's very round, apart from the spikes, which obviously then let you know, okay, don't go near the spikes. So yeah, the game is a mix of endless runner and 2D platformer. Your character will continually move in a direction, and you, the player, just have to make them jump. That's it. I have to say that I think the level design is like really, really impressive, and it's like a very high level. You think because like it's kind of like an endless runner, and because it's cheap, but it's not that much like effort's going to be put into it. But I think in each level you can see how much thought and care the designer has put into every level. A lot of the time you're basically running back and then going back on yourself. So like, you might run over, there might be like a bounce pad with like rubble on it that when you land on the rubble dissolves. And you basically go over the rubble dissolves, hit a wall, come back, bounce back on the bounce pad, and that takes you up to the next level of the of the level. And then you go on to the next thing. So that's it's really cool. And in addition, I also like that the game is challenging but not frustrating. It's not like Super Meat Boy where every jump has to be like absolutely pixel perfect. There's a lot of give and take on jump, which I like, which I'm kind of saying is there's a lot of difficulty to the levels. Like there's a lot of times where you will fail them 5 or 6 times, but it's not like hard, if you know what I mean. It's just nicely difficult. So then, yeah, I think the game is at its best when you're going quickly. The twitchy platforming is great. However, the later you are in the game, the more new mechanics are added. And in my opinion, a lot of the new mechanics slow down the game. So you're going from levels where it only takes like a few seconds to complete a level to then go into a level that maybe takes you like a minute or a minute and a half. And it like a minute and a half or a minute might not seem that long for a level, but when you're like 90% of your way through the level, it's very annoying to like miss the last jump or dive very close to the end and then have to go all the way back. But then, yeah, I actually noted here, yeah. But then later on, again, there are like checkpoints added, so you only have to do half the level again. But yeah, there's like, I think it's level 5 or world 5 where they introduce clouds, where when you jump on a cloud, you stop. And a lot of it is like, the moving platform. So one will go up horizontally and vertically or whatever, and you have to like stop and wait and jump. And I think that's kind of like I say, it slows down the game too much. Like I loved it when you're going fast and it's really like you having to like kind of look ahead of what's coming and be like, okay, I need to jump, and then I need to like not press the jump for so many seconds and jump again. But then with this cloud, it just kind of really like makes you think, okay, now I have to wait for the cloud to reappear and come over to me. Okay, I jumped into this cloud, now I have to wait for it to transport me over to this, and then I can jump onto this wall. And yeah, that kind of spoils the game for me. But yeah, so that's my first impression of Jack and Jill DX. Like I said, I did a giveaway. I think the developer or the publisher is called Ratalaka Games, like a very hard name to say. So thanks to them for supplying me with a review code and for giving me a code to give away.